Hello everyone, this is Debs and this is of course your full moon in Taurus collective reading. I hope you guys are well. It's lovely to be with you. Thank you so much for being here. Now collective, in a vision I connected with a woman who was wandering around her house just thinking about her relationship. She was straightening cushions. She was looking at pictures on the wall. She was just restless. And what she was thinking about was, I don't know if I can do this much longer. There may be a sense that this is a woman who might have been in a relationship for quite a long period of time. There may have been a lot of financial security, but I feel this woman's mind has wandered back to the past where she's thinking about somebody that she met before. This could have been an ex-boyfriend, could have been someone that she fell in love with a while ago. I feel I'm dealing with someone who may be going through either midlife crisis or she's reached a point in her relationship where there's not a lot to hang on to other than the material. So she's in limbo. She's in limbo. Now, this full moon in Taurus, occurring on the 15th of November at 4:28 p.m. EDT, will be at 24 degrees and 1 minute of Taurus. Now, at this time, as you guys will probably know, the sun is in Scorpio. So we'll be trying to keep grounded as we explore the depths of our emotion. Now, this full moon harmonizes with Neptune and Pluto, showing us how we can break free of old patterns in our relationships to bring back balance. But with the moon aligning with Uranus, there could be a few revelations. This phase will affect those with personal planets and points at between 21 to 28 degrees are the fixed signs of course, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, most significantly. So collective, if you are ready, let's get into this reading. The deck that I'm using today is the Tarot Grand Lux, and let us begin. I'm hearing someone say, let the show begin. I'm seeing this woman wandering into her kitchen and she's saying to herself, okay, back to the routine. It's as if she's going on automatic, but she feels numb. She feels numb. Okay. Oh, all right. Collective, let's see what's going on here. So Archangel Michael, what do we have please for the collective? This is the full moon in Taurus collective reading, 15th of November 2024. What do we have for the collective over this period of time? I'm hearing the word culmination, the devil, Capricorn energy. She may feel that this has slipped into a place that's become toxic. This relationship is just toxic. There's also a sense, though, that she may feel chained, tied to this connection. She could be thinking about her stability. She could be thinking about children. I'm hearing Archangel Raphael. Someone here is strongly connected to Archangel Raphael. I don't know why. I'm hearing plum pudding for supper again. Okay. Yeah, I'm connecting with, a residential household. Could have been two people that have lived together for a long time or two people who were married for a long time. Wow, this woman is all over the place emotionally, but she's been keeping these feelings hidden. She keeps looking at a picture, though, of this guy that she knew before. She could be in her 40s, 50s, or even 60s. She's looking at an old picture of this guy. She's saying to herself, he's still handsome. He's still so handsome. He's still got it. Okay. The Ace of Cups. This woman's thinking about sitting in self-love, contemplating a new relationship. The Four of Wands. She may be thinking about her property, her house. She may be wondering if she got divorced, whether or not she'd be awarded the house, her home. She may be thinking if she separated from her partner, whether or not there's a chance that she could talk to this guy about living together. I'm hearing her say to herself, I don't think he's happy either. So he may be in a relationship as well. In the past, the Chariot, Cancerian energy. In the past, this woman may have gone to see this man from the past, but she was emotionally pulled in two different directions. It's as if, I just can't do this. I can't think about leaving my partner. I don't want to do anything too risky. So there was a lot of emotional conversation with this man from the past, but nothing was decided upon. And so after this quiet rendezvous, this woman just carried on as normal in her relationship, thinking, well, maybe it was just not meant to happen. After that time, she sat in fantasy, fantasizing about how life would be if she was with this man from her past, fantasizing about a different life. I'm hearing a life full of love, togetherness, compassion. And I'm seeing this woman smile to herself and she's saying, and a lot of chemistry. Okay. In her thoughts is the King of Swords. She may be in a rather cold partnership with an air sign king. He could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Or she may be wondering if she has the courage to seek legal advice to find out how much she could leave her relationship with. Should I quietly find out what my settlement might be? In the immediate future, collective, the Hermit, Virgo energy. She is withdrawing from her partner. She's doing a lot of soul searching about the past. She's thinking about what she wants for her future. And she's in a deep analysis of what the next 20, 30 years are going to bring. She may be feeling her age. She may be feeling that if she doesn't make a decision now, she never will. She may be looking back thinking, I don't know where the last 20 years have gone. She may feel inside as if she's in her 20s, but she may look in the mirror and think, no, life has moved on. I'm hearing her say to herself, what about my dreams? What about my aspirations? It always seems to be about him. Okay. She may feel that she has to do what her husband wants her to do. She might be codependent, she may be. Or she might feel as if she sacrificed a lot to bring up a family, or to make him happy, or to be a good wife. And she may feel that it hasn't been appreciated, or she may feel invisible in the relationship. I'm hearing the word invisible. She may feel that everything works like clockwork, but there's nothing actually tangible there. There's nothing there. It's all pleasantries and small talk and routine, and that's it. In her fears, the Hangman, she may be fearing staying stuck for the next 20 years. She is fearing breaking out of this situation she finds herself in. So we're dealing with somebody who swings sometimes from desperately feeling she wants to get out to feeling fearful of losing what has become so normal to her, so familiar to her. Everything from the house she lives in to the community, the neighbours. What happens on a day-to-day basis, she's got used to this routine. She's a little bit nervous about making that change. Would I enjoy something different? Would I miss the old? Would I turn around and regret letting go of my safety, my security? But again, I don't think I can stay in this for the next 20 years. So she's stuck emotionally in limbo. In the environment is the Seven of Swords. She may know that her partner's cheating on her. She may have had an inkling that that was why he became so distant. There's another woman in his life. I can feel it. She may have felt there might have been someone that he worked with. I'm hearing work. Someone that he worked with that he might be interested in. She may not know for sure, but she's got this feeling that there is a third party in the situation. Whatever's going to be happening here, collective, in her hopes, is judgment. She's hoping to make the right decision because she does want to make a decision, even if it's a decision to stay in her relationship. She doesn't want to be sitting in this confused, emotional state for much longer. She wants to make a decision and stick to it. The outcome, collective, is the Nine of Wands. Something has to give. If this is someone who has been sitting on the fence for the longest time, what she's realizing is she can't do it anymore. She just can't do it anymore. It's just not possible. It's way too stressful. She's going to feel more and more unhappy. Something has to change. Something has to give. Clarification for her. We have the Knight of Cups and the World. I'm hearing, if you love me, will you leave? She may be thinking of this masculine that she knew in the past, who may live at a distance from her. She is going to be communicating with him to see whether or not they can meet again. She wants to find out whether or not he would be ready to leave his relationship to be with her. Clarification for her partner, who may be cheating on her with the Seven of Swords. Justice. He could be a Libra masculine with a King of Swords. Or he is thinking about taking legal action to balance out his situation. But like his partner, he's thinking about the past. A lot of memories, maybe children involved. He doesn't know if he's got the courage to end the relationship. So ultimately, collective, we have two people, both of which are unhappy in this relationship, both of whom are considering ending this partnership, but they've been hanging on to each other for the security of it. But this can't continue. This can't continue. This woman is incredibly unhappy in the relationship, and her partner is cheating on her. So collective, let's move into this and see where this takes us, okay? So this woman is sat thinking about the concept of self-love. If I'm not happy, I should express that to my partner. She's also thinking as to whether or not it's possible to build a new relationship with this man that she knew in the past. She's thinking about her home with the Four of Wands, or she's thinking that if she's separated from her partner, she could live with this man from the past. The Hierophant, Taurian energy, yeah. This is the full moon in Taurus. She could be a Taurian herself, or she could be in a very traditional relationship. She could be married. But look at the burden, the Ten of Wands. She's thinking about her house, she's thinking about her pets, she's thinking about her garden, but she's terribly unhappy. She's terribly unhappy. She's been trying to bury her feelings with the Two of Swords. She didn't want to think about this. I don't want to think about the fact that I'm not happy. Because she's been hanging on to the financial stability of this. Four of Pentacles. And maybe she's been thinking about her child or children. What would the children say? Or she may be worried that if the children are younger, could she bring up the children on her own with settlement? Would it be enough? Child support? She's got a lot on her mind. So in the past, she decided to go and visit someone that she fell in love with, someone from a long time ago. This is someone who lives in a different area. Yes, this is a King of Wands. Could be a Cancerian or an Aries, Leo or Sagittarian. I think that what she said to him was, I spent a lot of my time thinking about you. And even though you lived at a distance, I wanted to come and see you to talk. I wanted to find out whether or not you think about me. I wanted to figure out whether or not you were happy in your relationship. What did she find out when she went to visit him? Yes, that he was married with the energy of the Emperor, Aries energy, but he wanted to do the right thing, which is to stay married. So she went away disappointed, realizing that he wasn't happy in his relationship either, but he wasn't ready to go through divorce. So that was that. After that time, this woman fantasized about how a life would be living with this man from the past. There were sleepless nights. Could I leave my partner? Could I? What if I leave my partner and this man stays married? What was she thinking about? That maybe they could have an affair. She may have wondered whether or not she was just going through midlife crisis. Maybe if I have a quiet affair, it'll get it out of my system. Maybe that's what I need. She may have told herself she could do this and not to feel guilty because she may have known her husband was cheating. What else was she thinking about? The Two of Cups. I think this is a woman who fell in love with this man from the past. It might be, though, that he chose someone else, or it might be that at the time they met, they were too young. She still loves this man from the past. Now, collective, what she's thinking about is the King of Swords. She's either had a realization that her husband is cheating, He was being strategic. He could be an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini masculine. Or what she's thinking about is, am I ready to leave my marriage? We have the Queen of Cups. So this woman may be a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio, or she may know that this husband of hers has been having an affair with a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio female. Three of Cups. Yes. She found out that this masculine had been having an affair. And what she's thinking about is, I am ready to leave my marriage. I am ready to walk away. She may have thought to herself, well, maybe he will leave me first to be with this other woman. I don't think that this woman has confronted her partner. I don't think he is aware that she knows, but she does know. Because he's still sat in the Seven of Swords. It's as if he thinks he's getting away with it, but he's not, because she's found out. So she's been quietly wondering if she had the courage to leave her partner to be with this man from the past that she's still in love with, and he's been quietly having an affair with another woman. So these two are living a lie. In the immediate future, we have the Hermit and the Seven of Swords. This woman is feeling more and more alone, more and more disconnected from her husband. She could be a Virgo, or she could be with a Virgo. Whoever her partner is cheating. He may be thinking about moving into divorce with the energy of justice, or he could be cheating on her with a Libra. But with the Six of Cups, he keeps thinking about the past. So that's why he hasn't made a move to dissolve the marriage. He could be thinking about when his children were small. He could be thinking about memories of when they first got married. We spent a long time together. Yes, we're not in love anymore, but there's a familiarity with this woman. So that's why he's been staying in the marriage up until this point of time. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Hermit and the Seven of Swords coming through for the collective? Thank you, Michael. Okay, I'm hearing the second week of January, and I'm not surprised because I feel that neither of these two want to wreck the festive season. They're going to just move through the festive season as if everything's normal, you know. But I think in the second week of January, there's going to be a relevant conversation. What's going to happen here? Let's have a look at the masculine's energy first. This is this woman's partner, husband, maybe. The King of Pentacles. He could be an earth sign. What he's thinking about is the financial security of the marriage. He's thinking about the money that he would lose if he got divorced. He's thinking about that with the Four of Swords. Is it worth losing a large amount of money to dissolve this marriage? Is it worth it? Is it worth it at this point? He may be close to retiring. He may think to himself, I'd have to rebuild my money. Six of Swords. He's wondering whether or not he could patch up the marriage. Could we move to calmer waters? Could we get the marriage back on track? He may feel with the energy of the Fool that he's taken a few risks. He might have had more than one affair. He could be thinking, do I have the courage to get out of this marriage to be with a woman I've been seeing. Yes, the Queen of Wands, the other woman. She could be an Aries. What else is on his mind? The Knight of Coins. He could know deep down that he would want to commit to this third party. He may know that he's ready to leave his marriage to be with her and move into a new cycle. He may feel it was destiny that he met this woman. I think he's known this woman for quite a long time. She may have been an ex-girlfriend of his going way back. She could have been the one that got away. He married this other woman, but he never forgot the woman that he dated. He may have known this woman 7 years or longer. What's the energy of the Queen of Wands? Okay, she's single. So the Queen of Wands, the woman that he's been quietly having this affair with, is single. So she could be divorced, or she may never have married. So she's available. What's the energy between the Queen of Wands and this guy? A lot of passionate communication. She's keen for him to leave his marriage to be with her. How does he feel about that? He's in his head. He may feel he doesn't have the courage to do it, or he may not know if he wants to do it. What's the relationship with his wife? What's the relationship with his wife? The Page of Wands. They nitpick at each other quite a lot. The Page of Wands can be petty arguments, squabbling, you know, just not getting on, getting at each other. Yeah, there could be spats about money. They both feel left out in the cold from each other. It's not good. These two aren't close. So let's have a look at the energy of this woman, this wife, who was thinking about a masculine from her past. She's sitting thinking about betrayal. She knows that her husband's been cheating on her. But she's been wearing a false mask for the longest time, pretending everything's fine. She may feel that he sat in a little bit of ego, and she's heartbroken. Collective. What is she thinking about? The financial security of the marriage, the Ten of Pentacles. I would lose my financial security if I ended this marriage. How is she feeling about her husband? He's very distant with her, and she may be very defensive with him. Ace of Pentacles. She's seriously thinking about talking to him because she wants to bring up the subject of separation. So she is not ready to talk about divorce, but she is wanting to live a separate life from him. She's ready. This is uprooting and moving. Yeah. She thinks that if she leaves her husband and lives separately, she could get together with this man from her past and at least be happy emotionally. even if this man from her past doesn't divorce, she could have a fulfilling relationship with him in any case, because she'd be living independently from her husband. Yes, I think that's what she wants to do. Yeah, she wants to work on a third-party situation with this man from her past. She may feel that if she tells him she's ready to separate from her husband, he might consider separating from his wife too. So collective, there's a lot going on that everyone's thinking about here. We've got 4 people in the mix. 6 of Pentacles. This woman is fed up of being breadcrumbed. She doesn't think her husband's interested in her anymore. She may know deep down that he's staying for the security of it. But in all fairness, she's been feeling the same. She doesn't love him anymore. She loves this man from her past. What's the energy between this husband and wife? Yeah, Knight of Swords, just constant bickering, arguments, disagreements, getting on each other's nerves. Neither are happy. So collective, with the energy of judgment, I think this woman is hoping to make the right judgment call, one way or the other, to decide to stop thinking about separation and patch up her marriage, or decide to talk to her husband about leaving. With the final card of the 9 of Wands, she's sitting feeling really burdened. She knows she's been hanging on to a relationship for way too long. She hasn't been happy. But she's feeling highly stressed, thinking about ending it. So what is this woman going to do? Empress. I think she's going to spend some time thinking about her role as a wife, as a mother. She may be spending time out in the garden, thinking about things. Do I have the courage to let this go, this life, my house? Is it going to upset my children? Now, if she's older, her children may be in their 20s or 30s now. She's thinking about the star. She's thinking about what would make her happy. And with the energy of Temperance, she doesn't want to do anything too impulsive. She wants her wish come true, but she knows she's been coasting. She has to make a decision. So, do we have an idea of what she's going to do? 2 of Coins. She's sitting on the fence. She's sitting on the fence. She's thinking about juggling money. She's thinking about the energy of the sun. She could be thinking of a Leo. She could be thinking of a Leo masculine from the past, a King of Wands. Or she could be thinking of someone that she met in the past who lives at a distance. What she may be thinking about is, I would have to relocate to make it work with this man. Would I be ready to do that? She's thinking about what would make her happy. Is she going to make a decision? She's looking at money with the 8 of Pentacles. I think she's going to see this guy again from her past. She may be needing to get on a train or a plane to go and see him. She's going to talk to him about whether or not he would want to work on a relationship with her if she's separated from her husband. So what would he say if she does that? What would this guy from her past say if she asks him, would you want to work on a relationship? The 5 of Cups. What's the Five of Cups for this guy from the past? The Five of Swords. He's going to answer in an unusual way. It may be he just doesn't want to tell her the truth. He can't face telling her that he doesn't want to leave his marriage. Because what this is him saying, I'm so sorry about the past. I sabotaged this relationship with you. So he's not saying to her, yes, I'd want to work on the relationship with you if you left your husband. What he's saying is, I'm so sorry that I hurt you in the past, and I'm sorry it didn't work out between us. It may be awkward for him. He may not know what else to say. So she may walk away from this guy from her past feeling very disappointed. She may go back home thinking, okay, well, that's that then. What is she realizing? That with the Five of Wands, she could create a lot of conflict in her relationship. This could get messy. I think she's also conflicted as to whether or not she wants to end her marriage now. Because what she's realizing is the man she fell in love with from her past is staying married. She may have thought to herself, well, if he was of the mindset of wanting to build a life with me, then I would have got divorced. But if he's going to stay married, I'd end up just being a divorced woman. Do I want that? Is it worth just ending my marriage to be single? So, is she going to stay married? Wow, Tower. There's going to be a Tower moment. What's the Tower moment? The Page of Swords. The Tower moment is her child or one of her children has found out the truth. The Tower moment is a child has figured out what's been going on. They could have figured out that this woman went off to see another man in the past, or this child could have found out that their father had been having an affair with another woman. But this child is questioning their mother. What is going on here? What is going on here? Oh my goodness. What's she going to say? Page of Cups. She's going to admit the truth because she can't lie to her child. She can't do it. She can't do it. She's admitting the truth and she's apologizing. Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. What's she going to say? But I'm staying married. I'm staying married to your father. Yes, we've had our ups and downs. Yes, it hasn't been easy. But we're staying married. Don't worry, we're not divorcing. I think she's going to have a serious conversation with her husband after this. Yeah. And what I think her husband is going to say is, okay, it's getting really serious now. He's going to admit that he has been having an affair, but he's going to say to his wife that he's going to hold back from this third party from now on, because he may have been shocked that his child or children found out. It may have just got really real for him. What is he saying to his wife? What is he saying to his wife? It was just an affair. It was just an affair. I couldn't have ended the marriage. I couldn't have done it. What's she going to say to him? The Four of Cups. I don't think I would have had the courage to end the marriage either. I just haven't been happy for a long time, so I sought solace and comfort and affection from someone else. Collective, this is a major conversation, cards on the table, everything coming out, because this child has figured out the truth. And I think these two have come together to have a serious conversation about the marriage. It's just got real. So what are they going to decide to do? I think they're going to stay married. Yeah. There's going to be major change and transformation. I think these two got to the point where they both felt disenchanted, bored with the relationship, and so they both took a risk. This guy had an affair with the Queen of Wands, and this woman started communicating with this man from her past. But as soon as their child found out the truth and questioned the mother, it changed everything. And I think these two are realizing now it's too much to lose. We can't upset our children. We can't lose our financial security. So shall we try and work on the marriage? What is the masculine going to say? What is the masculine going to say? Running out of cards here, guys. The Ten of Cups. I think this masculine may say to his wife, look, I feel we need some time away, just us, by ourselves. We need to talk about what led both of us to move towards other people. I think we should patch up this relationship. I think with a lot of patience and a lot of compassion and understanding, we can get this relationship back on track. So collective, I think this couple have a good chance of making this work. These two are going to come together again and put effort into this relationship. But it was only because this child found out the truth. I think these two are going to make it. So collective, I'm leaving the reading there. I really hope it's helped one or two of you out there. As always, let me know in the comments if this is your story. Enjoy this full moon in Taurus. Take care of yourselves. And of course, I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon. Bye now.